Excellency, at this point, it's my single honor and privilege to invite to the stage a gentleman in my constituency that you drafted to a different constituency. He's been tested and tried as a quintessential media guru, Chief Dele Alake, and right now, you have made him, through the Renewed Hope agenda, a man who is an explorer, an excavator, who harnesses the soil minerals of this country, and he's proven that those of us who are in the media can actually handle this to deep in heights. Let's welcome somebody who is a bona fide honorary indigene of Nasarawa State, Honorable Minister of Solid Minerals. Okay.
Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, G.Y. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCM, Your Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, a man who has keyed into the President's Renewed Hope agenda, specifically in the solid minerals sector, so creditably and so exhaustively, comprehensively that he has been euphemistically referred to as the unannounced Minister of State for Solid Minerals. Your Excellencies, the governors here present, as the chairman of the Governors Forum, the Governor of Kwara State, as a point of contact to all governors here present, both past and present. The Royal Highnesses, traditional rulers, distinguished, eminent personalities, members of the National Assembly, especially Honorable Gazagbefwi, who is the chairman of the House of Reps Committee on Solid Minerals, members of the Nasarawa State Executive Council and the State House of Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and privilege to stand before you here today to bear witness to the wondrous achievements of the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Within 2 years of assuming office and assuming the mantle of leadership of the most populous country in Black Africa and in the world. The commissioning of projects of the federal government across the country since May 29 this year attests to the truth that we told you during the campaigns, that President Tinubu's strategy of mass empowerment is the conception, execution, and delivery of programs and projects which lift the poor from poverty to prosperity, that ensure that no one is left untouched in the implementation of the Renewed Hope. From our experience in Lagos, I'm very happy that a lot of speakers today have been referring to his human exploits in Lagos. From our experience in Lagos between 1999 and 2007, we recognize that there can't be achievements without obstacles, there can't be gains without pains, and there can't be success without struggles. But when you have a leader who thinks on his feet, is focused on the transformation of the political economy to ensure jobs for the youth and wealth for everybody, then becomes easy tools in the service of the people. The distinction between President Tinubu and the pretenders is the passion for connecting with the people, listening and acting on their complaints and criticisms in conviction that the development of the people must be a democratic process in which the best ideas of the president must synchronize with the will and wishes of the citizens. There is another trait of the President Tinubu that Nigerians are beginning to find out gradually, and that is his instinctive and combative engagement with elephants in the room. His decision to stop fuel subsidy has sent the players and speculators wide domestic energy market. Private investment in petroleum products and gas is increasing by the day, and public companies are waking up to this challenge. For many years, the solid mineral sector is another elephant in the room of the Nigerian economy, where speculators and profiteers exploited the efforts of various governments to grow the sector by amassing mineral licenses over large areas in mineral-rich deposits of Nigeria that they had no plans to exploit or mine. In line with capitalism, therefore, this class of middlemen sat on the mineral wealth of Nigerians, obstructing genuine indigenous and foreign investors from coming in. Excellency, with the marching orders that you gave me, I wish to authoritatively declare today that we are winning the battle against the speculators and winning investors. In the last few years, we voted over 2,000 licenses for some offenses, ranging from payment of fees due to the government or licenses without utilizing these licenses, thereby preventing genuine investors from coming to the sector. The cost of cost the licensing processes through the decision system, which is DSS. These are licensing processes very attractive to investors locally and internationally. We continue to add value to our services by protecting investments through the establishment of the mass surveillance and a satellite monitoring project which Excellency approved. We have been using the miners, legitimate miners, by encouraging artisanal miners to form and get permits to mine legitimately. In the last 1 year that we introduced this policy, we have registered over 250 artisanal mining cooperatives in Nigeria, have become formalized, structured, identifiable, and of course, enhanced their business so they can be able to attract financial loans and obtain monetary injection into that sector. And of course, this has all combined to increase the revenue that has accrued to that sector. Your Excellency, Mr. President, when I resumed, you gave me marching orders, and I must sanitize this sector, I must regenerate it and revamp it. I met total revenue, annual revenue in that sector of 6 billion naira. Given your institutional support and backup for us in supporting various initiatives and policy reforms, we have been able to grow this 6 billion to 38 billion in 1 year. Since the establishment of the mine marshals a year ago, over 300 illegal mining operators have been arrested. Currently, we are prosecuting over 150 of them, and we have secured over 15 convictions of operators in the sector. Your Excellency, we also, with your support, a value addition policy, which means henceforth, miners are allowed to extract our raw minerals and export abroad without has generated such that the operators were serious. And I said the president is very serious on this. And there's a new sheriff in town. The president is the new sheriff in town, and they have taken the cue, and they are now converting their extraction model into factory construction, implementation of the local value addition. Nasarawa State, Your Excellency, has been in the forefront of this. That's why it has become known as the solid mineral state of Nigeria. Currently, because of the effect of this local value addition policy, in Nasarawa State alone, we have attracted $100 million direct foreign investment into the sector. And Your Excellency, only 3 days ago, I sealed another historic deal of $400 million minerals and critical metals, which is the largest in Africa, to be sited in Nasarawa State. Your Excellency, this Africa's largest rare earth minerals is going to be sited in Nasarawa State. However, it's going to generate at completion over 10,000 jobs. So we have asked them to put their separation centers in other geopolitical zones of the country so that all parts of Nigeria will benefit from this landmark achievement. Your Excellency, there is no success struggle. We have confronted challenges, especially from pushback in the mine marshals because of their uncompromising stance against illegal mining operations have been blackmailed. They have been subjected to all kinds of harassment. But I tell them all the time that we take a cue from the president. Once he puts his hands on the plow, there's no looking back. And in spite of the wailings in these areas, in spite of operations of natural nabobs of Nigeria, in spite of those who are coming together to partition, the president has put his hands on the plow, and there's no looking back. And the great Almighty God, the ability, responsibility, transparency, and courage that has encouraged all, Nigeria has nowhere to go but up. Nasarawa State, you are very lucky to have Governor Sule. You are luckier to have a president that is into the vision of the renewed hope agenda and is demonstrating it and is manifesting it all over the country. Thank you very much, sir.